Hey folks, Quillyteen here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Victoria 3 as the Sikh Empire / we are now Punjab. First of all, apologies that there was a large delay between the last episode and this one. I had miswritten down some things in my notes and my calendar here. I thought I still had quite a few more episodes left to go live before I went away on to visit my parents for an Easter weekend sort of extended break. And I hadn't realized that, no, I had in fact run out of Vicky 3 episodes. So sorry for everyone who has been patiently waiting for the next episode to drop over here. Currently, I mean, things are going pretty well. I'm still a little salty. I probably could have done a much better sort of rush something down to go into India, maybe before it became officially part of the Raj or something like that. There's probably a more aggressive start that we could have done and do that. But otherwise, things I think are going pretty swell. Finances are relatively okay. We do have a slight shortage in convoys, but I don't think it's too much of an issue. We do have a bit of a revolution. Some people are cranky about the fact that we have switched over to free trade. They did have a revolution brewing, threatening to enact mercantilism, they wanted mercantilism. Now, I felt like this might have been a pretty rough rebellion to fight, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe I overreacted. We're gonna see. We don't want to go back to mercantilism, so I'm gonna try to cancel this law before it finishes. And I don't know if that's still abusable the way it was to like start it and stop it, start it and stop it. But we are. What do you want? Separation. Multiculturalism, yeah, that would be really nice, but I don't think we've got the tech for it. We might actually just deal with the rebellion. That's a possibility as well. My military. Let's get you all. I don't know if there was a reason that we were holding off on this, putting it in certain modes, but I'm gonna get you sorted into the modes I actually want right now. There we go. We'll run some of that as well. No taxation, revolution brewing. We knew. Work queue is still very full. Fine. Elections are in. Liberal Party, Conservative. Okay. We want to make a government change. Well, can we? Wow. Interesting. We could get 69. Nice. Legitimacy just by running the intelligentsia. I don't know if that's better in any way. I'm not sure that it is for us. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not convinced it's the case. We're running a slight deficit, but we got tons of money still stockpiled up in here. That's looking good. Price of construction good. Wood's a little high. We've been sort of dealing with that the whole time. Of course, again, you know, probably the way to make Punjab a lot greater, a lot faster is to just join one of the big trade unions, with the caveat that we may have lost a bunch of our pops, but financially our situation would have been a lot easier. But I refuse. I'm not going to go and do that. I'm wondering about building up a navy though, because if we got some amount of navy here, obviously we can't fight the entire British Navy, but the amount that they might send for a naval landing, perhaps. If nothing else, it looks like I could use a little bit more convoy making, so we might take a little bit look-see over there, but I don't want to distract myself right now because I'm worried that I'll miss out on canceling of mercantilism. Because of course, since it's an unwanted law, it would obviously succeed immediately the first time with the 41% chance. I mean, 41% chance is obviously not too bad. But yeah. Let's cancel it now. Let's see. Radicalism, there you go. For restore mercantilism is only 71%. They burned off some of their anger from before. So I think we're going to be stable. I'm going to avoid making any other law changes for a little bit because it will just lead to more crankiness. Triage unlocked. Well, that's quite interesting because one of the problems we often have with these is gaining access to, I'm sorry, liquor? Am I wrong? I thought there was always a demand for opium at the first level. They changed that in the 1.2 update. And now we don't need opium until the second level. I mean, if that's the case, honestly, that is probably a really good change. I mean, so first of all, I might be remembering completely wrong. But I thought you needed opium even at the first level. Maybe you didn't. But if you did, and they changed it, that is a good change because opium can be tricky to get a hold of, but you know, people can produce their own liquor. We're gonna want to go to first aid if we can. which tells me I either need to work at importing liquor or we need to start producing our own. Right, I'm gonna let this go. I guess I could take a quick look at the, we want to import liquor. Now, right now they might not be profitable, but they might become profitable when the prices go up, but still. These are pretty crap trade routes. Not a lot of volume, so I suspect we're gonna want to consider our own. Now, that's just part of the food industry, right? Yeah. How are the inputs? Okay, sugar's production's not enough if we want to start making booze. Right now, there's no demand either, which obviously that would be fixed as soon as the military was looking for it. But the sugar side is a little bit tricksy. Now, out of the goods that we can produce... sorry, I want the sorted by name. That looks like sugar to me. We can make a little bit of millet farm. Oh, we can actually make actual just plain old sugar plantations. Sounds like the 10 over there. And yeah, we could consider making some moves over. That's interesting. The Great Punjab Liquor Company. Punjabi whiskey, the best in the world, is how we're going to create our galaxy over here, our universe. All right, revolution. Their radicalism is still kind of static here, which, I mean, I guess it's good that it's not going up. I prefer it was going down a little. And yeah, some of the places where we're building this, the construction efficiency is trash. We do have a lot of radicals. What's our taxation at right now? It's actually quite low. We're not paying the government wages, which... Okay, intelligentsia are happy. Or no, they're not. I don't know if migration attraction would make a difference for us. That does add quite a lot of wage expense. I'd almost certainly have to raise the taxes, and I think I want to keep the taxes low. We have no consumption tax either. We're just trying to hopefully improve quality of life, which admittedly building these coal mines won't be the way to do it, but... Yeah, these construction efficiencies are so low. It's so low. It's a lot of turmoil. I have a fair amount of bureaucratic power. Can I get a... Yeah, I can get more law enforcement, which doesn't reduce turmoil, but reduces the penalties from it. It also does reduce the amount of radicals we get, which might be very handy. I mean, politically, things are just, you know, hard right now. Maybe, you know, since they build so slow, maybe just get the government administration going. Because at least you'll build at full potential, and that's at least something. We'll collect more taxes, which will give us more funds to maybe make other things better. Well, you know what? I'm going to put it over here. We might consider some stuff. So one of the things we're going to keep a look at is if Great Britain finds itself in some major wars, which is some things going on. I don't know about making moves over here, but it would be nice if we could do it. All right, let's go up to speed 5. It's hesitant for a bit, especially with the revolution brewing. Radicalism's gone up a little. And it's still going up. I mean, these government administrations obviously aren't going to help the quality of life of people. Let me take a look at our population. Anyway, get these needs displays. Oh, you really want opium. Wow. Wow, that is your #1 expense. Well, I'll tell you what then. Yeah, reduce construction efficiency. So you've got infrastructure. We sort by laborers. So Sind, yeah, you've got the problem. Afghanistan, Uzbeka, Kashmir. All right, let's build 4 more, and I put it at the top of the queue with an alt click. We're gonna get some extra opium plantation in Kashmir. Try to bring some of these prices down. Maybe I should go back to taxing that. All right, radicalism has gone down a little bit. So it's, I mean, it's fluctuating, but we might be okay. There you go. Price is no longer critically bad. Still on the high side. No pun intended. There you go. Vacancies are being filled out. We'll confirm that the next level also gets all of its vacancies filled. Looks okay. Looks like the instant hired. I'm going to bring this up to like 20. I'll babysit this to make sure it's okay. Bureaucratic shortfall. Really? Does this annex this? That's okay. We'll build more government administrations. Okay. You were nearly done. We'll let you complete. And we can spam out some more. I mean, we've got so much room for taxation that we can, I mean, obviously building more government industries isn't bad. And it doesn't help with the quality of it. Oh, is the radicalization message gone completely? Well, that's quite good. Now, landowners, some of these is the recent change. I may want to wait for this -6 to burn off before we do anything else. I don't know. There you go. Law enforcement is in place, and we're all stable. Metropolitan Police. Okay, well, level 5, and turmoil in Punjab is less than 20%. Okay, well, I mean, we don't have the law enforcement options currently, so we'll see how that goes, but, you know, population. Still trying to get European prices improved. I'm working on it. Russia wants me to become a protector donor. So one of the big things we're doing here is we want to stay independent. It would be great if me telling Russia to go away didn't cause them to start a war. That would be really appreciated. You know what? Let's go to the concrete. I mean, it's already progressing, but yeah, we can burn through it a little bit faster. That could be really helpful for us. We can build... No. Do this. Oh, we don't have the need of rubber yet. But I was just wondering if we had access to rubber in our territory. MNOPQR. P before S. So I think rubber doesn't show up if we don't have any presence currently, but that's not the same as, how do we find the good? And then get the overlay on the map. Oh wait, hold on. If I go into the map modes over here, is there... Because there's a map mode for resource availability, which I was going to try to access through here. No. If I click on rubber, how do I get the map mode for rubber if I don't have rubber? I don't know. I might just queue it because it does still lead to other useful techs. I don't know, that feels dumb. Huh. Okay, let me try a slightly different way to get to it. If I click on market and I click on, not you. Click on a basic good, like you. See, show potential on the map. I want this, but for rubber. I want to know if I have potential to grow rubber in my territory. Shoot, I have no idea how to do that. I think the answer is probably no, but I'm not actually certain about that, so. Wow, we are still radically short on wood. I mean, I can get some from the Ottomans and not use any ships. It's still not going to solve our problem, but I guess it's something. Did you finish your opium? Not completely yet. Kashmir, are you still hiring? Fine. Yeah. Seems okay. If you start to run out of people, we can also do the automation here. The price has gotten better. Okay, so now what they're spending most of their money on is wheat. Now, wheat is cheap. It might be better if we had more groceries for them. I'm sorry, what? Oh, the urbanization changed? More... At this point, I'm going to take the loyalist, because apparently I could use that sort of thing. Just to try to improve our overall situation. Coal is very expensive, which is why we're building these, even though the construction rates are pathetic. And we'll finish that. I'm wondering about building some more food industries. I think they're still going to be fairly profitable. And I think cheap groceries will help with the quality of life. Plus, then that's things, I mean, we can make more booze, although I might not want them, like, super mega stacked in the same province the same way. Yeah, oh, no, sorry, groceries are really cheap. These things won't be very profitable. I'm gonna build the ones that I've started, but they won't be profitable because of the price of fish currently. Which is already capped. Do you guys have the most aggressive fish mode you can possibly have? Oh, wheat farms. Use maximum fertilizers, please. Coal mines need to be dynamiting. I didn't have it. Is it because the explosives are too high? No, they're reasonable. I guess I just hadn't gotten around to finishing that yet. Well, that's less than ideal. Okay. Logging camp. That's a little tricky. I might leave it there. So yeah, fishing wharves. Yeah, I might want to switch you to privately owned. Okay, import fish. Oh yeah. Brits. Ottomans. Russians. That's going to be good. We'll have to monitor it. The price of fish might drop suddenly. Ooh, modern sewage as well. Might drop suddenly, but we will deal with it when we get there. Let's reinforce concrete, so we'll be building things faster, which I'm really happy about. Arts. No. This is a tier 2. Laws. This unlocks proportional to... Oh, no, we've already got that. Mm-hmm. Human rights is tier 3, so I don't think we really want to go there right now. Other purse if we do want to get some naval stuff. Tier 3, get the repeaters for the arms industry. I don't know what we need. I mean, we make steel, so open hearth is always nice. This is mostly just freeing up some workers, which I don't think matters that much for us. We get a lot more transportation a lot faster with that. You know what? I think I like the idea of vacuum canning. We do have a big food industry. We can make it a little more... Oh, freaking ripper thing. We can make it a little bit more efficient. That wouldn't be a terrible thing. We have some more levels here. You know what? We're going to boost both of these up to level 3, which I'm sure will lead to a bureaucratic shortfall. I think that's very accurate this time. We are going to build many government administrations. Yeah, based on its taxation shortfall. Enough qualifications. Well, deal with it. You don't have a construction penalty. So yeah, we'll get you in there. Let me just requeue this. So things that are in progress are still getting built. Okay. We'll do that. We'll still get the food industries, but that'll cover up the bureaucratic shortfall from our new institutions and continue to maybe make us a little bit more because of efficient taxation. Tajikistan. Yeah, your infrastructure access is poor. Let me get you a railway in the queue. I realize that you build quite slowly, but I'll leave it at the front of the queue. That's going to have to be okay. More education. Our literacy is up to 33%, which is, I mean, this has gone up fairly quickly since the start of the game, although we got a long way to go before we're kind of happy with that. Ripper, More radicals. have a level 5 university with philosophy. Love that. I'm gonna put this in there. Right now, this is at the bottom of the queue. We'll prep to have a couple more universities being built in our capital. Okay, this bureaucratic shortfall is growing very quickly, which is going to hurt our economy because obviously we're going to get a tax waste penalty. This railway is taking so long, but their market access, a little bit of penalty to market access isn't the end of the world because they can buy some stuff locally, but yeah, that'd be pretty bad. You can't hire, huh? Do you not have enough workers at all? Oh no, you have no peasants here. Oh. Let's cancel these coal mines, because you obviously won't be able to work them. Tajikistan, where are you? You're up here, right? You don't need any barracks. Let me get rid of those. Free up some workers. Not very many, but some. Yeah, you immediately get hired over here. How short are you in workers? Fairly short. Oh, I can't trash you. Oh, because you've got turmoil. Right. Or because of our, maybe because of our finance laws. That could be it too. Yeah, so negative here, so we're getting some tax waste. It does take a long time to build these government administrations, but I'm happy about the industry, or the institutes. Killer known as the Srinagar Ripper. Oh, finally been arrested. That was quick. Okay. That was really fast. Landowners, yeah, you still have some of the debuff from having changed the law, which will be the same thing with the rural folks. So I'm just going to let that debuff completely go away before we start whatever happens next. Hardwood. Oh, that is a very bad trade route. Okay. I'd still like to import more regular wood, but none of these are profitable. Iron. Oh, that's not so bad. And the coal, which we do have a shortage, a massive shortage. I mean, obviously it costs diplomatic power too, so it's probably not worth it for this amount. Oh, positive. I'm assuming one of our government administrations just finished. Now, it's still going down as the institution's being worked on, but yeah, more of these are going to get made, which should counter that. And again, theoretically, continue to help their finances from grabbing more taxes, although we have to pay to maintain them themselves. How's the price of paper? Price of paper is fine. Okay. Are you not profitable enough? Oh, you're not. Price of fish is better because we did do some importing. And theoretically, we imported some iron as well. But yeah, I didn't realize the price of groceries was going to be so poor. Should I export some groceries? Let's see. What am I going for? Food industry? Ooh. Education done. All right, so yeah, this is gonna recover here. So we're not gonna go negative on that anymore. I'm gonna go, I'll cancel this one. I'll let those finish. That's gonna be okay. But yeah, as long as we've got positive bureaucracy and we'll clearly have a little bit more, we can go back to working on the regular queue, which again is gonna be kind of terrible. Should I get, hold on, should we work towards researching steel frame buildings? I'll do the vacuum canning still. 10 years, yeah, okay. We might just need to burn through a bunch of social tech. So I need to get more of the level 2s in place. Label market will probably be, or movement will probably be done by then. But I'll put it in the queue and then we'll see where we're at. Because yeah, the steel frame building's a tier 3, so right now it's really expensive. Enact poor laws. I mean, I'd rather avoid it because I don't want to do the welfare payments. Although it would help with some of the radicalism. Although that's going down now, which is good. We've clearly improved some quality of life stuff. Great train robbery. Spend some authority dealing with it. That's going to be okay. You do have workers, right? Western. Oh. Yeah, okay. It would suck to slow build and not actually have any people. Actions are up. What about Sind? Same thing? Yeah, you're going to workers. Okay, good. So election has happened again. Yeah, we would actually lower it. We're at 74. We'd be at 72 with the pure intellectuals. Let me consider a law change. Okay, again, we can go to cultural inclusion, which still sounds terrible, but it's still moving in the right direction. Because we don't have access to full multiculturalism because we need human rights. And even if we did, maybe if we had the tech, then someone would support it. I guess that'd be the other thing. Where do we get human rights over here? That's another tier 3. So we still have to burn through a lot of tier 2 before we get there. Okay, so it's still quite far away. We do have total separation of church and state. I think I'm still going to try to pass this. This is still, even though it still sounds bad, it is moving in a socially progressive direction, and ultimately what I'm looking to do here. And no one started a revolution because of it, so far so good. Coal mines are underway, because coal mine prices are still ridiculous. We still have a huge deficit of coal. I don't think the diplomatic play against Great Britain is going to go very far over there, but sure. Yeah, they're kind of doomed. You know what? Let's go and update the universities. And also, do you have a philosophy department? Yeah, let's switch you over there. Consume more paper, but that's okay. Should I just power up a crazy university here to really help with our tech? Get more innovation going on? Maybe. I don't know. We'll get a nice bonus from finishing this as well. France. They've been kind of cranky with us in the past. I'm a little concerned. About to start something? Discord with the armed forces for laws. Their support. Yeah. That's a big boost. Power the purse, bigger naval bases. Well, I am thinking that we might get a navy going. Okay, so the universities are there. Punjabi building, university, workforce 90, philosophy, and 90% of eligible buildings, workforce occupancy, philosophy. Why does it come in twice? Currently hiring. I mean, you're fully employed. You're level 5. Okay, that's selected. More than 90% eligible buildings. Oh, do I have other universities somewhere? That's possible. Yeah, I think we had been gifted some extra universities. Make sure you're on philosophy department. There we go. Throughput or tech towards philosophical pragmatism? Option 1 was better if I have more universities. The more universities you have, the stronger option 1 is. What is philosophical pragmatism? I'm assuming that's under society. Right here. No, alright, then I'll take the throughput, because that's not a tech I particularly care about right this second. Not planning on researching anytime soon. I'm wondering about more universities, though. Should I just get this thing up to level 10? Fully hire. You do have negative money a little bit, but is it just the lack of trained people? Does not have the funds. Oh shit, sulfur is really expensive. Import a bunch of sulfur. Wait for that to start arriving. I mean, we are trading enough for the British market. Probably should just join. Okay, that's going down, which should make these chemical plants profitable. There we go. Okay, good. That's the odds. We can build more sulfur mines as well. Despite not enjoying full rights in Punjabi law, wealthier push-down people began moving into neighborhoods. Yeah. More radicals or lose some interest. We're going to take the loss of interest here. Last thing was more radicals. So yeah, I'm not sure that cultural exclusion is actually going to make a difference with any of our groups, but we'll give it a try anyway. Rousing speech, more enactment success chance. Okay, good. I don't think we can go any higher here. Or maybe we can. We just need more bureaucracy. We actually can go all the way up to level 5, which might be a really good thing for us. Well, we still have the huge shortage in coal, so I'm still wondering about doing that. Let me finish the universities. And then consider maybe we do slap down a bunch more government administrations here. At some point we'll get telephone switchboards, but that's pretty far away. And in the meantime, we do still have a huge shortage of taxation capacity here. Oh, wow, we're about breaking even. Crazy. And turmoil has gone down in a lot of these places too, so that's handy. Maybe because of the police station stuff. All right, you know what? Oh yeah, I forgot you can't alt shift click. Put things at the top of the queue. But I'm gonna go ahead, put all the government administrations up there. Although you do that. So we'll get a bunch more A, taxation capacity, B, a bunch more bureaucracy so we can go up in the police institutions. Finish a few extra colonies. Now have cultural exclusion. All right. Which again, I don't know if that's actually making a difference with any of the pop groups that we've got in terms of discrimination. Opium's still a little on the high side for our regular pops here. Most of the things they're buying are pretty cheap. I mean, coffee's expensive. They don't buy much of it. This fine art's got a good price. We actually could build some art institutes and they would be fairly profitable. I'm gonna put one in Punjab if I can find Punjab right here. I'll just add it to the bottom of the queue though. Defensive pact with Russia. I'm gonna say yes to that. Especially if France decide they want to start some trouble with me. Actually sounds like an excellent idea. Okay, market access is actually in pretty good shape right now. Oh, I really want to go. Oh, is this the thing that started some of the nonsense last time? Oh, the only people who will be radicalized Sikh priesthood and they're marginalized. Hell yes. Okay. We're going to pass some laws that let women own property. That's going to be an important step forward. I know I've looked at it before and there were some issues trying to get it to go, but it looks like we should be in pretty good shape here. Now, of course, our private industry is building lots. For good or for ill. Labor movement unlocked. Okay. Knowledge of nationalism spreading to us. Oh, I can hold a grand exhibit. Yes! Wait, do we have an art academy that's that high level? Alright. Done. I'm sorry, we have 55 levels? I have 41 levels of art academy in Baluchistan? What have these aristocrats been doing? Because I'm assuming that wasn't me. This is still hugely profitable. I guess I can't blame them. Wow. Okay. -1. More radicals. I don't really want to generate more radicals. I'm going to go ahead and take the dip in that. But then we're going to start pushing for it. So We're going to have, so basically it takes about a year for our institutions here to upgrade. So kind of behind a year on upgrading that stuff, but at least we didn't get the extra radicals. My minting and loan interest rate. Not that we have any loans now, although we're getting close. The minting will help the economy, and all in all, we're just trying to try to power through some social laws. Maybe I really should have had a ton more universities at this point. Persia wants the alliance. So Persia was always a possibility of a target, but at this point, now Persia will join me in offensive wars. It'd be great if Russia would ally me. Not even the list, I think, because we're nowhere near the right level. Oh, wow, that succeeded quickly. Okay. Having the property women is really handy for us. Because, yeah, extra workforce ratio in general is going to be handy. I went to no migration control. Radicalize the rural folk. It's only them, though. And petit bourgeoisie, but they don't matter. There's a movement to restore. Oh, nope. There we go. There's a rural folk in that. I missed that. Cancel this. Okay, there we go. Because we were going to have a battle for this. Which, again, I could run a civil war, but I'd really rather not. Landowners explicitly stated installing public restrooms in expedition will harm its good odor and reputation. Good odor and reputation would be worse if we didn't install them. We're going to have to spend money, upset the landowners, but 20% of pops in Punjab become loyal? That's crazy good. That's a huge group of people. There we go. That's actually substantial. Now, we didn't have any stability problems in Punjab itself, but I'm still happy about it. All right, revolution. I was going to say shouldn't be going anywhere, so that's good. All right. I think I may end up building a bunch of a bunch of universities. I'm going to pull back on these government things because it looks like we're going to have enough bureaucracy to get the police all the way up. And I can't go any further in education because it's locked by tech. We can get to level 5, which might also be quite good. But yeah, overall, we've knocked off like 4 million radicals in this episode alone, which I think that's going to be really helpful because that is one of the things leading to turmoil. Now, some of them may have been in Punjab itself, which doesn't necessarily help us that much. Oh yeah, we still have a split state over here. That is really annoying. You're not in a war there. There's some plays. We're definitely going to be making some moves over here at some point. I know I want to go into India. I just don't know. I don't know when or how we can manage that. I do wish I'd made some moves there sooner because I think we are having a hard time sort of cracking that nut now. Well, I'm suppressing landowner still, which actually is still probably a good idea. I think I should consumption tax the opium now. It's gotten cheap enough that throwing a tax on top isn't necessarily going to bankrupt the people the same way. It is going to raise tons of money for us, which I think is going to be well appreciated. Yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye on the sugar plantations because right now the sugar's not that expensive, so they may have a bit of a hard time with it. Although what I could do is under our food industries, one of the smaller ones. Well, first of all, vacuum canning. How do I feel about that? We need a ton of oil and way more fish. Okay, so I guess that's not going to be a thing. But in Sind over here, I can do one of these stills. It's not really going to be profitable too much for this business itself, but we're going to start moving that direction. If I went to Pushtan, it still wouldn't break these prices, which is interesting. Yeah, in Punjab, you can see here, the price of liquor would take a real meaningful dip, and then the price of sugar would skyrocket. So I'm going to just start with Sind for now. We'll just start folding in a little bit of the liquor industry. We'll create more demand for liquor. We'll generate more sugar, which is going to happen here. Once all these sugar plantations are done, I could probably do the next step of the food industry changeover and a little more. And also doing this takes away from groceries, right? Yeah, we produce fewer groceries, which right now they're cheap. The price of groceries will go up, but not that much. Glass price will also skyrocket too, and that'll be something to consider. Glass industry tends to be a pretty solid moneymaker. Yeah, we might consider putting something in there. We'll see. Anyway, that is it for today. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.